Okay, so welcome back to the pool series, ladies and gentlemen. We got a pretty good match going on here. We got a one pocket tournament happening this weekend at WestEnd Billiards in Gastonia, North Carolina, and we are sponsored by Paul Harrison Custom Cues, RJ Ward Crawl Professionals, Red's Debris Removal and Hauling, Buoy's Plumbing. And like I said, we have a pretty good matchup here. It's on the loser side. So we're getting down to the last half of this tournament here. We got Micah McSwain, and he's going to be taking on Clay Davis. We saw Micah on the stream table once during the first round. We've seen Clay twice already, actually. Looks like they're already playing. We're kind of jumping right in there. Clay does make a ball. Looks like Clay's going to be the right pocket. Micah's going to be the left pocket. Remember, it is a race to 3 here on the winner side and the loser side, which, like I said, this is a loser side matchup. So Clay banks in that ball right there. Looks like Clay has 2 balls here right off the bat. And we'll kind of see how this matchup goes here. We're down. We saw Clay lose to Hunter White in the second round on the winner's side. Then we saw him defeat Clint Shuey there on the loser side. So now we are down. I believe this is the final 8 here. We're down to the final 8. And it looks like Clay jumps out with 2. I'm not sure if we got our scoreboard working up there. No, it looks like we do. It looks like the scoreboard is finally working. We finally got it all fixed. Thank you for your patience. Sorry we've been struggling a little bit here this weekend. It happens. We got a lot going on. We got the bar box 9-ball tournament going on as well. As we saw Micah there kind of just bank a ball towards his pocket. Clay's probably just going to remove that ball and get it away from that pocket. Exactly, as he does also leave the cue ball on the bottom rail. This should be a pretty solid matchup right here. I think we got one other one-pocket match going on the far back table. Back there we have Jason Blackwell and Robbie Ward playing. The middle table is not a one-pocket match. That's just 2 guys playing. Probably gambling something, I'm not sure. Looks like Micah tries to stick the cue ball to the other side of the stack there, leave Clay from having a shot. Clay might have like some sort of combo bank there. Not really, just kind of leaves the cue ball in the stack. I think these are kind of 2 different styles of play here. Clay's going to want to try to run these balls. Micah's going to want to try to move them around, as we did see Micah in the first round against David Seeley in what's been our longest match so far on the stream table. Micah tries to 3-rail bank that ball down towards his pocket. Gets kind of lucky there. Hit the nipple on the side pocket and just kind of rolled right down the rail towards his pocket. Clay might have a back cut on this 8-ball if he elects to try it. Not sure exactly where the cue ball is going to go, though. He's looking at something there on the stack. He might see a ball go. Might be able to combo something there off the stack, possibly. Definitely looks like he's about to try this back cut on the 8-ball here. And, of course, he makes it look pretty easy. As I've said, I think he might be the best ball maker in this one-pocket field. We had 12 players here. Pretty decent-sized field. We kind of announced it kind of late. We didn't really promote it very much. Kind of announced it really just last week. So, really, with only a week's notice, I think we did pretty good with 12 players. Of course, as you can see, we only have 3 9-footers, so couldn't really have many more players than that. Clay tried to fire at a ball there. Gonna leave Micah a shot. So Micah does have a shot here. His first shot that we have seen of the match. Like I said, it looked like we kind of joined in kind of a split second late there, as Clay was already making a ball when we joined in. Micah does make that ball. Kind of bumps the stack a little bit, but I'm not sure he really has a shot here. Let's see what he tries to do. I'm not sure. I'm not seeing anything off the stack there. He might try to maybe 3-rail the 1, maybe just 1-rail the 1 here. Either way, I expect the cue ball to probably stay up table there. Yeah, cue ball's going to stay up table. He's going to try the 3-railer. It almost dodged the stack. Kind of barely nicked the 2 ball there. Not a bad shot, though. Leaves it close to his pocket. Clay's just going to have to get it out of there again, which is exactly what you want your opponent to be doing. You don't want your opponent ever shooting at his own pocket. You'd rather he just spend his time clearing balls away from your pocket. And Clay does just that and leaves the cue ball on the 1. What a shot. Perfect speed. Micah really, I think, only has one ball, really, that he can hit, and that is the 1 ball. Probably going to try to hit it hard and bring the cue ball back down here where we're at, possibly. Yeah, that's exactly what he tried to do. Going to get a little unfortunate there as he hits that ball down towards Clay's pocket. Clay's going to have a shot on that. I'm not really seeing any other balls that are going to be kind of easy right here. Oh, he just kind of bumped into the stack there. Definitely was not wanting that. I think he was wanting to come above the stack probably. Does make another ball though. Now just going to leave the cue ball on the bottom rail. Try not to give up any shots. As you can see, our ball counter on the scoreboard there in the left-hand corner is working just fine now. So y'all can keep up with the ball count now. You don't have to rely on me to try to figure it out because obviously I lost count a couple of times. Looks like that ball did just barely get to the rail. You can see Clay kind of looking at it. I think Clay was kind of hoping that it was going to be a foul, which I don't blame him. It looks like he does have a little bit of a combo here. A chance at a combo shot. The 1-4. Oh, he's going to hit it perfect. What a great shot. He doesn't miss too many shots when he goes for them. Now I expect another safety here. Might just leave the cue ball in the stack maybe. Maybe just leave it on this bottom rail down here. Yeah, he's going to try to leave it in the stack. It kind of came a little below the stack though, but still doesn't look like he really gave up anything too easy here. Micah has a chance to bank the 1 ball if he wants to try it, which it looks like he is going to try it. I don't blame him. I would probably try it also. It's definitely a shot you can make. And he did not quite make it. Hung it in the pocket. Somehow hung the cue ball up there in the top right pocket. And somehow it went around the 11. Almost looked like it was going to scratch for a second. That was going to be pretty crazy if he scratched from that angle. Well, Clay did make the 1. I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to see it enough or be able to hit it off that rail enough. It looked like he was just able to get it. Hit it pretty decent speed too to not really give up anything again. This looks like, I mean, this could be a, somewhat of a fairly even matchup here. I don't know which way you would lean if you're trying to pick a winner. Maybe you slightly lean towards Clay because he makes balls better. But I do feel like this is a pretty close matchup. 2 local players. They've played a few times, I'm sure. Micah tried to cut that ball in, kind of breaks up the stack a little bit, moving balls around, getting a ball close to his pocket, changing up the game a little bit there. You got to do that sometimes in this. You can't just leave the ball sitting there forever. It looks like Clay just banks that ball up table. Tried to leave the cue ball frozen to the rail. Kind of bounced off a little bit. I think he's going to leave Micah a bank shot with that ball that's straight up there. Probably you would almost consider this one an easier bank. I don't think he's going to quite get it. I think he's going to come up just a little off there. Pretty decent speed, though. Left it close to the pocket. See if Clay elects just to get it out of there or see if he elects to do something else. You never know with him. Sometimes he'll find a way to go for a ball. He does just elect to get it out of there. Kind of bumps the other ball, so ties up a couple of the balls right there. Didn't really leave as easy of a bank shot this time. Micah's still going to attempt to 1-rail bank this. Hits that one a lot harder, I think, because he had to get the cue ball out of the way. We got a little bit of a little defensive battle going here right now. Clay did not quite get that one. It was a far reach. Maybe could have grabbed the bridge. I guess he just didn't really feel like it. Maybe he just felt like just throwing it over towards his pocket was enough of a win on that shot. Looks like Micah might try to cut this ball all the way down the rail here. Kind of surprised he's going for this, to be honest with you. Well, he hits it really almost perfect. Didn't make it, but that's about as perfect as you can hit it without making it. He hangs it in the pocket, leaves the cue ball behind the ball, so Clay can't even see it right now. Very sporty right there by Mike. And maybe that's what he was trying to do. Maybe he was trying to put the cue ball there. Maybe that was just the plan. Maybe making the ball was just secondary. Clay's thinking about this one here. This is a little bit of a thinker here. Don't really have a shot. Can't really see that ball that's hanging in the pocket. For the first time here, we've really seen him kind of think here in this match. Tries to two-rail it and leave the cue ball. I think he's trying to get it to where Micah can't see that ball that's hanging in his pocket. I think he can, though. I think he can still see it. I don't think Clay quite got it back down table enough for the 2 and the 10 to block it. Micah's taking his time, wanting to make sure he makes this ball. He did make it. It looks like he's just going to elect. I thought he would try to come up a little more here to try to bank that 5 ball, but now where he's at, I'm not so sure. Nah, I'm not sure if he's going to try to bank this ball. I think he's just going to play safe here. No, he did try to bank it, and I believe, no, going to come up just short. I thought he made it when he first hit it. Solid shot, though, by Micah. Can't be scared to go for some shots in this game. Clay's going to go for a shot here. Like I said, can't be scared. Clay does make it. Gets the cue ball back down table. Now he's probably just going to make Micah's ball for him. Well, he's going to look to see if he can get it out of there. I'm not sure if he can really quite get that one out of there. Might even just follow the cue ball in, maybe. That could be a possibility. Oh, wow, he did get it out of there. I guess it was possible. That's the kind of stuff that I need to work on if I want to play this game, because I did not think there was any way to get that ball out of there. But Clay does have a 6-3 ball count lead here in the first rack of this race to 3 here on the loser side. Loser goes home. Winner advances. Micah going to try to bank that ball. I think maybe he was just trying to get it to his side of the table, because I felt like he could have got a lot closer if he wanted to. Definitely did not look like he tried his hardest there to make that ball. Left Clay a bank shot. Oh, Clay made it. Fantastic bank right there. Great speed to leave the cue ball on the rail, too. Would have made it hard for Micah to really do much with it if it didn't go. And then, of course, oh, no, that ball rattled. I thought he made that ball. I could have sworn that ball was in. Gets away with it, kind of. Hangs in the pocket. Micah cannot see it. Let's see if Micah tries to cut the 5 ball in and maybe knock that ball away from the pocket, maybe. I feel like that's really his only option here. It looks like he's going to try something a little different, though. Looks like he's going to try to make that ball, possibly, and leave the cue ball hanging in the pocket. Leave Clay a tough combo here or something. Not the worst idea. Just try to extend the game. Try to make it as difficult as possible to make this ball. I imagine Clay is going to try for this combo here. For one thing, I don't think you're really going to give up a shot if you miss it. Just a matter of having the right speed. Yeah, he didn't really necessarily give up a shot. Kind of missed it. Don't really know what Micah was looking for down there. Maybe he was getting his balls, counting his balls or something. I'm not sure. I guess a ball hung up in the pocket is what it was. Looks like we've been having that problem a couple of times here this weekend. It happens. I believe these tables were newly refelted, so probably just a piece of felt got stuck in there. Maybe a piece of chalk. You know, that's always the first thing we look for here. This will definitely slow it down. This will definitely give Micah a little bit of chance here to kind of look at this shot and see what he has. To me, I don't think he can get that ball out of there, but maybe he can. Looks like they're talking about something now. I'm not sure exactly what they're talking about here. We don't have the sound on. There we go. I think they were figuring out the ball count there. I think Clay Clay was making sure he wasn't stealing the ball there. Great sportsmanship. Oh, Micah tried to just freeze both balls in the pocket there. Cue ball just kind of falls in ever so softly. So Clay wins that rack 8-3, takes a 1-game-to-nothing lead here in this race to 3 on the loser side of the Pool Series One Pocket Tournament at WestEnd Billiards, sponsored by Paul Harrison Custom Cues, RJ Ward Crawl Professionals, Red's Debris Removal and Hauling, and Buoy's Plumbing. I'm your commentator, Justin. Appreciate you all watching. We're having fun. I'm having fun. Hopefully you're having fun watching, listening. Looks like it's going to be Clay's break this rack, as that was Micah's break. We kind of missed the first break there. Like I said, we kind of joined a second late. But hey, we got our scoreboard working, so hopefully you can take us being a couple of seconds late to starting this stream on this match. You know, if you watch ESPN, you miss stuff all the time when you watch sporting events because they're at commercial or, you know, showing replays or something. So maybe you're used to missing a couple seconds of action there. Clay with a break, and a break from the right side. Going to switch up pockets here. Looks like a pretty solid break. Has 2 balls kind of near his pocket. I'm not sure Micah can see the ball on the bottom rail. So it's going to be kind of tough for him maybe here on this first shot here. Not sure what Josh Newman's doing. Maybe he just wants to be on camera there, I feel like. I think he was just wanting us to see him. He likes to be the spotlight. It is nice of him to be here today. He's helped out a lot here with what we got going on this weekend. Definitely appreciate him. Looks like Micah must be taking a break here. I guess maybe he just needed a second to clear his mind. Maybe needed to go to the restroom. There he comes. He comes back now, as we saw Clay walk away to the other end of the table now. Not sure what's going on here. Everybody's just walking around everywhere right now. Oh, looks like Clay's got the TV remote. There is a TV right above the camera. I do believe we have it on. We have some pro event going on this weekend that everybody's watching. But obviously, you people are watching this tournament, and I appreciate that. Clay getting his close-up shot here. Waved to the camera. Didn't wave to the camera. I guess he fixed the TV, though. As Micah's still trying to figure out what to do here with what I consider a very solid break there. I think you can't really do much more than that. Micah just banks the ball away from there. Tries to leave the cue ball in the stack. I don't think he quite got the cue ball where he wanted. It looks like Clay has a couple options here. Could try for that 4 ball. Going to be a little tricky bridge over the rack. Could try the ball that's on the bottom rail. Again, kind of a far reach. Could just try to bank the ball that's right there above the stack. That looks like what he's doing. Then you can throw the cue ball to the other side of the rack here and kind of block your pocket. Or I was about to say, or you just make the ball, which I did not think was possible. Somehow it almost went between the 4 and the rail and went in. Very solid shot. Blocks the 2 balls down there on the bottom rail. Mike, I believe, can kick at this 4 ball, looks like. Might even be able to see the 4 ball. Yeah, he kicked at it and makes it. Wow, what a great shot by Micah. Great speed also to leave the cue ball where he did. I mean, if he wins this rack, that is definitely the shot of the rack. That's one of the best shots I've seen so far in this tournament, I feel like. Now he's probably going to have to kick at this ball again. Just tie up these 2 balls right here on this bottom rail. Yeah, just like that. Now, we saw Micah break the first rack, and Clay won. Now Clay broke, and Micah with the first ball. It'd be weird to see these players lose their own breaks. Clay taking a foul there. I think maybe he was wanting to spread out the rack a little bit more. I think maybe he was wanting to hit it a little bit harder than that. Kind of a bold strategy there. I guess maybe he just didn't feel like playing a bunch of safes here this rack maybe. Micah gets that ball away from there. Breaks up the stack a little bit. That ball's going to go in. Yeah, that ball's going to go in. Let's see. They got to spot it here. Clay's going to let Micah spot it. There we go. So Clay's at -1 right now. Micah's at 1. Do like that our scoreboard does show the negative number. Clay again just pounding into the stack, trying to get balls towards his pocket. This is a different Clay than what we saw against Hunter. Against Hunter earlier, he was very down to just play safe, not give up shots. Looks like in this match here, he's just kind of, hey, let's just get this game going. Micah dogs that ball there. Did not expect that. I thought for sure he had that ball. I was actually about to say he might go on a little bit of 2 or 3 ball run here. Instead, he misses the first ball. Very rare mistake there by Micah. We did see him miss a couple balls his first match against David Seeley, but that one I did not expect at all right there. Definitely did not expect him to miss that one. Clay jacks up and fires that ball in. Now let's see if he elects to play safe or if he tries for something here. It looks like he might be trying to kick this ball in. No, again, kicks into the stack. To push balls towards his pocket. Going to give up a shot. He's back to 0, though. He's no longer in the negative numbers. Let's see if our scoreboard operator is paying attention. He is. He is definitely a round of applause to our scoreboard operator here. Doing a great job so far. All right, so Micah, let's see if he makes this one. He's taking his time a little bit more on this one. I think he wants to make sure. It looks like he's shooting it opposite-handed also, so definitely got to make sure you feel comfortable before you get down and shoot this ball. Oh, he didn't quite get it. Didn't quite get it. Not a bad leave, though. It's hard to shoot with your opposite hand sometimes. It really is. All right, so this time Clay elects just to get that ball out of there. Didn't feel like going for anything this time. Didn't feel like doing anything crazy. Maybe he broke up the group of balls there enough now to where he felt comfortable doing that. Kind of a bold strategy here so far this rack by Clay, but so far it seems like it's working pretty well for him there. Micah tried to bank that ball. Hit it kind of soft. I don't know exactly what he was hoping for there. He hit it kind of soft. I don't know. I don't know if Clay can see this 2-ball fully here. Yeah, it looks like he's going to be hitting the underside of it. Tried to hopefully play it off the 9, or play the 9 towards the pocket. Looks like Robbie and Jason finished up on that back table back there. I can't tell who won from here. We'll figure it out here shortly, though. Micah clears Clay's pocket a little bit, but gives up a bank shot here. That one's not going to quite go. It kind of didn't come back towards the pocket. Kind of just went straight across the table there. He elects just to bank that ball away from the pocket, leave the cue ball on the bottom rail almost. Balls are spread out pretty good here. I mean, there's no cluster of balls really anywhere. I could see either player going on a run if he's left an easy shot to start with. And here we go. This could be the easy shot. I don't consider it an easy shot, but when you're a caliber player like these guys are, this could be considered an easy shot. This could be what starts the run here. Looks like he's going to elect to go for the 14, I believe. He did make it. Just rolls down. Going to bank the 8-ball next. Looks like he's kind of playing it a little safe. Didn't want to try anything too crazy there. If he does make this bank, though, he should have another shot after this. Didn't quite get it, though. Would have had the 1-ball there next, it looks like, if he elected to. Looks like Clay has a couple of shots that he's going to go for, not worry about the 8-ball hanging in Micah's pocket right now. Clay fires that ball in. Kind of brought the cue ball over a little more than he was wanting. I think he was wanting it to come more straight back, not to the right. Now it looks like he's going to elect just to make the 8-ball here. Give Micah a ball. Oh, the cue ball just kind of falls in. We saw that last rack with Micah there on that last shot. Obviously that pocket's not holding up too well. It's kind of just dropping balls, which makes it even more interesting that the 8-ball hung in the pocket like it did then. So Clay still at 0 then. Micah still with 2. It's like Micah's trying to see if a ball's past the line or not. Going to ask Clay to see what he thinks. Clay says it's good, it looks like. They didn't need to call a referee over, or they didn't need to call me over to look at it. I appreciate that. I don't really want to come and look at it anyways. I'd rather just hang out over here in my chair. I don't want to get up if I don't have to. That's no fun. Oh, Micah missed it. Wow, Micah. Maybe he was focused too much on the next ball. I'm not sure, but that was very interesting right there. Very shocking. You know, he's probably over there just really mad at himself right now for missing that one. That was very shocking. Left Clay a shot here, maybe. Clay's definitely looking at it. I think the 5-ball does go. It did go, just like that. I don't know what he has now, though. I don't know what he has now. Might have to. He's looking at something here. The 1-ball, possibly. No, he's just going to get this 11-ball away from the pocket. Don't want to try anything too crazy now. Try to leave that cue ball there in the stack with the 3-6-8. Did a decent job there. Clay's on the board now. 2-1 ball count. Micah's lead. As you can see, our ball count on the scoreboard is working just fine now. Micah doesn't like it, shaking his head. Probably still a little baffled that he missed that last ball. I think maybe that could be part of this reasoning for him standing there and thinking right now. Because you know he's probably thinking to himself, man, I should have had 3 or 4, maybe 5 balls there. That last one. Looks like we do got a 1-pocket match started there on the middle table now between Jason and Hunter. I guess that means Jason beat Robbie. It's also a loser side matchup, as we did see Hunter lose to Brian White. This is the final 6, by the way, not the final 8, as I said earlier. I misspoke. Clay missed that ball. Didn't really look too focused on that. Definitely wasn't as zoned in as he's been on some of the other shots. Maybe took it for granted, maybe. Micah with a bank shot. Looks like he hit that ball really well. Great bank shot. Now he might have a little bit of a run here. So the winner of this match does play the winner of that Jason and Hunter match. So if y'all want, you can kind of pay attention a little bit to that match if you are able to. Micah going on a run here now. That's 3. We saw Micah go on a couple decent runs in that first match against David. So he's definitely shown that he's capable of going on some runs. Looks like he's looking at maybe banking one of these balls next. Maybe the 3-ball. I think that would be the choice. Well, you got to make the 10-ball first, though. You got to make the 10-ball first. That could be a mistake there. It's 5-1 here, ball count. Clay does have a shot on that 3-ball here. Makes that one. You saw him take his time a little bit more on that shot than he did the last one that he missed. Makes that ball. Does not follow it in this time. Gives Micah another ball, so it'll be 6-2 now. Look at that. Our score. Man, I'm impressed. Sorry. After having some technical difficulties last few matches. All right, Micah's going to separate those two balls now. Kind of surprised by that. Usually, you know, a 6-2 lead, usually that person wants the balls to stay jumbled up. Let's see if Micah chooses to bank the 6 ball here. I think he's got an opportunity to try it. It's not the easiest of shots, but he can at least put it towards his pocket. Or maybe the other ball that's right there. What is that, the 11? Yeah, he tried that one. Actually hit it really good. Really solid speed. Didn't give up a shot here. And once again, I am mistaken. I'm sorry. This is the final 8. The winner of this plays Aaron McClure. Then the winner of that will play the winner of Hunter's match over there. So they're a round ahead. Gets a little tough here when you have a non-ball tournament going on as well. A few of these players are playing in both. So you kind of just play the matches when you can. Try to help speed things along a little bit. Well, Clay didn't quite get that 6 ball. He's missed a few balls here this match. This is definitely not like the Clay that we saw in the other 2 matches. You know, against Hunter, I don't think we really saw him miss a ball at all. Of course, he did lose that match 3-0. And then even against Clint, you know, which was a hill battle, Clay really didn't miss a ball in that match either. Micah with the cross bank. Looks like he hit it. Somehow it hangs up. Apparently the only ball that falls into that pocket is the cue ball. Everything else you had to hit pretty firm. Let's see if Clay's just going to make it there. That time the cue ball holds up. But that puts Micah on 7. Micah only needs 1 more here to win this rack and tie it up at 1. See if he elects to bank that 8 ball that's right there. He's looking at it. I think he's debating on if he wants to try it. I feel like you're supposed to try it. I don't think it's really going to cost you anything if you don't get it. Well, I think he was wanting to try it. Ended up just making it, though. It's a good shot to know that you can make when it comes to rotation. But it doesn't really help you much in this game. Spots the ball. Clay's going to have a cross bank opportunity on the 6 ball now. Let's see. Micah's kind of in our way here. Clay hit at pretty good speed. Looks like, again, a ball got stuck in the pocket. Like I say, we've been having some problems with that here this weekend. It'll get fixed over time. We know it's nothing serious. It's not like it happens at every shot. It's not like it happens on every pocket. It's like it could just be that top right pocket because, again, this is the second time it's happened this match. Both times it was the ball going in that top right pocket. Looks like he might have it now, maybe. Clay's asking for a ball. Looks like he might have it. No, it still didn't come out. He's going to put the balls down the side pockets again. Sucks when this happens. Sorry for the delay, folks. Hopefully y'all understand. This time it is not technical difficulties on us, though. This time it's the table. Looks like they're just going to give up here and try to reach in there with a cue and get it. Somebody's coming over to help. I can't see who it is. John's coming over to help a little bit. Kind of shine a flashlight in there, try to figure out where this ball is. This one must be stuck in there very good. Usually they get it after a couple times. This time it seems to really be causing a little bit of trouble here. It's like it's taking them a moment. They'll get it. See if you can find it with the flashlight. Once you find it, it's a lot easier. Then you could just put a cue up there and try to get it. Now they're going to try to put the balls down again. It's definitely going to slow this pace of this game down here. Let's see what happens here now. It's still not coming. Remember, it's the 8 ball. It's the 8 ball they are looking for here. Hopefully they get it soon. I'd like to see the end of this match. I'd like to see us finish. Mike is going to put a ball down the pocket that the 8 ball went down. You can see they do got a cue that they're reaching in there trying to wiggle it out. I guess they do see it. I guess none of these other balls are hitting it though. Causing quite the problem. They'll get it eventually, and we'll get back to playing. Our scoreboard again. I don't know. Our scoreboard counter either fell asleep or we got technical difficulties again too, because I believe it's 7-2. Alright, did it finally come out? No, it still didn't come out. Causing all sorts of problems here. We have not seen it this bad yet. Like I said though, it's got to be just a piece of cloth down there. Maybe a couple pieces of chalk. People always dropping chalk down diamond pockets. I know I lost a piece not that long ago as well. It happens, you know. I mean, it's crazy that it happens, and it's crazy how often it happens, but it does happen. Did they finally get it? I think they finally got it. Nope. I take that back. We're still trying. We're still trying to get rid of it here, or to find it, I mean. Been going on about 6 minutes, 7 minutes here. Nice little delay. I guess I could talk to you about the Jason and Hunter match. Not sure what's going on over there. Looks like Jason was spotting a ball. Can't tell what the score is exactly. Hunter did just make a ball. Doesn't... No, I guess he didn't make the ball. I guess it hung up. It's hard to tell from here. Alright, looks like they finally found this ball here. Micah's shot. Let's see if he likes to go for this ball. If I'm him, I go for this ball. Your opponent needs all the balls on the table. You can try to back cut this ball towards your pocket. If you hit it good speed, you leave it close. You're going to give up a shot on the 6 ball, sure. But I don't see that being that big of a problem. I think you just got to put a little bit of pressure on your phone. Of course, we are coming off of a 5 or 6 minute delay there, so Mike is a little out of stroke now. That might have stuff like that. It's interesting to see how it affects people. You know, let's see if one of them comes out and starts playing a lot better, or if one of them just comes out and plays a lot worse. All right, Micah did elect to back cut it. Came up about a diamond off. I'm kind of surprised he came off that, or came up that short on the cut. Maybe that little delay there caused him to get out of it a little bit mentally there. Of course, now we see Clay coming up a tiny bit short there on shape for this ball. Still going to try it, and still a very makeable shot. Not going to get it. Still close to the pocket, though. Didn't really give up anything. That's probably exactly where you want to leave the cue ball, really, because you didn't give up a shot. Micah just kind of shoots it over towards his pocket a little bit. He's definitely wanting the cue ball to stop. Clay's going to go for this bank shot. He liked it. Right away he got down on the shot there. Looks like he's going to make it. Very good shot. Good speed. Let's see if he has another bank here. This one looks a little tougher here. Yeah, that one was a little tougher. Looks like he still hit it pretty good. Just kind of ran out of speed a little bit. Maybe reaching up there, he couldn't quite get the power that he was wanting. Still hit it pretty good, though. Micah with a little bit of a chance at a cross bank here. Not going to quite get it. Maybe he was even hoping that it would hit the 2-ball towards the pocket. Clay has a chance to get both these balls away from Micah's pocket. They're not even really that close to Micah's pocket, but he's still got a chance to get them even further away, though. Now he elects just to kind of shoot it over towards his pocket. I think maybe he was wanting it to kind of hit the 2-ball a little bit. Let's see what Micah has here. I don't think this bank shot could go. Could play it off the 2-ball as well. See if he hits it hard or soft or what his strategy is here. He likes to hit it hard. I figured he might hit it hard. And Micah wins that game 8-4. Very long game. A little bit of a delay there at the end. But he did win that rack 8-4 to tie this match up at 1-1. And again, this is the pool series at WestEnd Billiards, Gastonia, North Carolina. Sponsored this weekend by Paul Harrison Custom Cues, RJ Ward Crawl Professionals, Red's Debris Removal and Hauling, and Buoy's Plumbing. And I'm your commentator, Justin. So this is going to be Micah's break again. Crazy that both games have been won by the guy that did not break. Because both these guys break pretty well. I mean, we have seen both of them break well. We only saw Micah play one match, but he broke really solid, I thought, in that match. We saw Clay play two matches, and I felt like he played or broke very well in both of them. So very interesting that neither player won their break. Clay again now trying to fix the TV. It looks like we're just having all sorts of problems now. We finally get the scoreboard working, and then everything else just falls apart. Isn't that just how, that's just how life goes, I believe. Micah going to break from the right side. Going to switch up pockets, that means. It means we're switching up pockets here. Can't exactly see the break as Clay's kind of in the way. Okay, now it looks like he's moving. Micah with a little bit of a different break that time. A little bit of a, hey, we're just going to keep the balls together kind of break there. This could be a long, drawn-out game right here. Clay just kind of thins the ball, puts the cue ball on the opposite side of the stack. Not really giving up anything. We could see a lot of those shots coming up here right now. Micah does the exact same thing. Clay again fixing the TV. I guess he got it. He walked away. I don't know where he went. There he comes. Okay. Let's see what he got. Now, remember, last strike, he had no problem opening up the stack early. I mean, he kind of went out of his way to open the stack. Let's see if he does that again this time. No, he's just going to thin it. This time, just leaves it on the bottom rail, though. Like I said, we could be seeing a lot of these shots here. I feel like this is not going to be a, let me get a shot and run 5 or 6 balls. This is going to be a, hey, I might make one and play safe kind of deal with all the balls sitting right there. I guess Micah didn't like playing with all the balls separated like they were last game. He just puts the cue ball right dab in the middle of the stack. I think some people, yeah, okay. I couldn't quite tell if he was going to be able to do anything or not. Did hit it pretty decent there. Let's see what Micah elects to do here. Looks like he's going to try to bank that ball. like he's going to try to bank this ball down. I don't think he's really going to try to make it. Just more so put it close to his pocket, I would guess. And leave the cue ball somewhere where he can't see it. Did not get the cue ball. He was wanting that cue ball way more to the right. Definitely not what he was wanting to do at all right there. Clay's going to elect to go for this ball here. I'm kind of surprised. Not surprised that he made it, though. And he has another shot here. Let's see. He's taking his time. He's taking his time a little bit now. Jacks up and fires that ball in. Maybe losing that last rack kind of woke him up a little bit here. Let's see if he elects to try to bank this ball. Nah, he's just going to get that ball off the bottom rail there. And removes the 11 ball also. Nice play right there by Clay. Nice 2-ball run. Nice job kind of clearing Micah's pocket a little bit. Does leave him somewhat of a bank shot here on this ball all the way up table. Not going to quite get it. Again, I think he was wanting the cue ball to go off to the right also. Try to leave Clay from seeing it. But again, just did not get the cue ball where he was wanting. Clay with a cross bank, but double kisses it. The dreaded double kiss. We all hate to see it. It happens from time to time to all of us, though. Sometimes you just almost cannot avoid it, though. Sometimes it's just inevitable that it's going to happen. Micah might have a bank shot here on this 3-ball. Didn't quite get it. Did not quite get it. Left the cue ball in a decent spot, though. See, Clay's only got one option, really, and that's to... Well, no, it looks like Clay might be trying to kick this ball towards his pocket. No, he just kicked it out of there. Smart play. Another one of those shots where I would not have thought about at all. Sometimes you learn stuff by sitting in this commentator's chair. There we go with another thinning of a ball. Just a safety play. Like I said, I figured from the way the break was, I thought we'd see a lot of these kind of shots. Oh, Clay likes to bank that ball. Almost got it, too. Hung it in the pocket. Not a bad attempt at that ball. Micah, I'm not sure if he can get that ball out of there. I mean, you can get it out of there, actually. Yeah, it looks like it's far enough outside the pocket to clear. Micah's not really looking at it, though. He's looking at maybe trying to 2-rail the 7. No, he was only focused on the cue ball right there. That's exactly where he was wanting the cue ball. He does not think Clay can make this shot. I'm not sure he can make this shot. I'm actually surprised he's even going for it. Well, he did make it. Never mind what I say. Never mind what we thought. Kind of broke the stack open a little bit. Has another shot. Long shot. Oh, kind of rattled it, though. Got the cue ball over on the other side of the stack, though, a little bit. Not bad, not bad. Up 3-0 here, this rack. Micah, again, cannot see that ball that's hanging in Clay's pocket. And again, the guy that broke is in trouble here. This just baffles me the way these guys break. The fact that they just cannot seem to win their break. But it also tells you how good they are at getting out of a good break. All right, so Micah's whole plan there, I think, was just to leave Clay where he couldn't see the 4. Was a pretty solid shot because Clay cannot see the 4. He might be trying to combo the 10 into it. And, of course, he did. What a shot. What a shot. That's 4. He only needs 4 more, and I see 4 balls I think he can get. That's 1. Let's see if he can go on this 5-ball run here to finish this rack off. You got the 9, looks like come over for like the 11 or the 13. Exactly just like that. It looks like he's got the 11. He did get far enough up for the 11. And then it looks like the 13. And then that would be it. Just these two. Makes that one. Micah's going to make him shoot it. No, Micah did forfeit it. I think he did. No, Clay just wasn't sure how many balls he had. Clay wanted to make sure. Smart guy. Always want to make sure. That's 8 right there. Again, he's making sure. Good sportsmanship. Very nice 5-ball run there by Clay to finish off that rack and to take a 2-game-to-1 lead and his break coming up here. Again, the pool series at WestEnd Billiards, Gastonia, North Carolina. Sponsored by Paul Harrison Custom Cues, RJ Ward Crawl Professionals, Red's Debris Removal and Hauling, and Buoy's Plumbing. Hope y'all have enjoyed watching this match being commentated by me, Justin. I'm having fun watching. I've had fun watching almost all these matches. I think they've all been fun. They've all been exciting. We've only had one hill battle, though. I keep waiting to see another one. Maybe this is the one. Clay's up 2-1. Clay's on the hill. Micah needs 2. Clay's break. Nobody has won their own break yet, though, in this match. And Clay does not start off well. Scratches on the break. His first mistake, really, this whole tournament on the break. Nothing leaked over towards Micah's pocket, though. That's a good thing. Micah does possibly have a chance to cross-bank the 14, maybe? That's what he's looking at, I think. Don't hold me to it, though. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% positive. But it looks like what he's looking at here. Still looking at it. He's wanting to make sure he hits this ball good. I mean, if you hit this ball good, you can kind of just go ahead and take advantage of this rack. Don't even necessarily have to make it. Oh, no, he just got it out of there. He just wanted to get it away from Clay's pocket. Not a bad idea. Cue ball hangs up in the pocket, actually. Kind of a little lucky roll on that part. But that was a solid shot right there, just to clear the pocket. I wasn't even thinking that. Never even crossed my mind. I was thinking all offense there, trying to make the 14. Him, on the other hand, he was thinking, I just got to clear this pocket. What a smart guy. Cue ball got to the rail for a second. I wasn't sure if it was going to. I was about to say Clay might be on -2 here to start off this rack. He might not have liked that very much, I tell you that. Micah's going to try to bank this 5-ball. Ooh, not even close. I thought he would try to get a little close there. I think he was more worried about trying to just get it down there and block the cue ball. Let's see what Clay does here. It looks like Clay's trying to see if he can make a ball here. I think he can cross bank the 5 maybe. He tried. I think he was wanting the 5-ball to hit one of those balls and kind of shoot off towards the pocket a little bit. Somehow, though, it went all the way around without hitting any of them. Again, let's see what Mike has. Maybe he tries to bank this 5-ball again. I don't think that's the worst idea. I think that might be the correct play, actually. That's exactly what he tried to do. This time he left the cue ball a little better. Still doesn't really have anything near his pocket, though. This time Clay kind of got the balls out of there a little bit. So apparently this one's going to be the defensive battle game. This is kind of going how I thought the last rack would go, the way it was broken. This one I thought it would have been wide open a little bit here. Micah banks a ball, kissed it off another ball. Now he's got some blockers. Now he's got some blockers there. Clay's looking at banking a ball. I think Clay was more worried about not giving up a shot. I don't think he did give up a shot here. I don't think Micah can bank that 11. I think it's a little too low. But he could always bank it into one of the other balls. Nah, he just banked it across, tried to block it with the other balls that were sitting there. Not a bad idea. Don't always have to try to make a ball in this game. Sometimes it's better just to put a ball near your pocket. Clay Massey's around, was hoping to hit the 11 ball, but hit the 13 instead. Now Micah's going to have the 11 ball, which is sitting right in front of his pocket. Let's see if he just slow rolls it and then tries to bank that other ball. I think that's the way to go. I think that's even exactly what he's looking at here. Kind of a huge moment here in this matchup here. Remember, if Micah were to win this rack and extend this match, it is his break next. We do not re-flip or anything when it's hill-hill. Micah's really thinking here. He's kind of unsure, I think, what to do here. I think it's between bringing the cue ball around the stack or just slow rolling and banking the 13 over there, which I think that's what he's going to end up doing. I think that's the right play. I think that's the smarter shot. That's exactly what he's going to elect to do. I just think that's the smarter play. I think that's the way to go. Needs to pick up a little bit of speed. Didn't quite get there. That could have been big if he had made that. If he had made that, he could have gone on a little bit of a run here. Instead, Clay clears the pocket, hangs the cue ball. Still, I'm not sure which way this rack is leaning here right now. Can't tell who has the better edge of it. They're both just kind of playing safe right now. Both players are a little nervous right now, or maybe playing a little towards the safety side here because I don't think they want to lose this rack. Obviously, Micah definitely doesn't want to lose because he's out. And I think Clay wants to go ahead and end it here, this rack. Who almost had that bank. It barely skimmed the 5. Not bad, though. Puts another ball towards his pocket. Micah should be able to get it out of there, though. Clay didn't really have a blocker for it. No, I don't think Micah can. Yeah, he can get it out of there. That's exactly what he did. Actually, I think he made it. He did make it. Wonderful shot. Made that one. Let's see if he can play this combo here. This 3-9 combo. Looks like it's a little off. It's a little off. It's not dead in the pocket. Now he's looking around at something else. He doesn't even want to look at that combo at all. He'd said he'd rather just go ahead and play safe and just extend this game even more. He does not want to try that and give up something. Because the sad thing is, I think if you go for that 3-9 and miss, I think it leaves Clay the 5-7 opportunity. Now Mike is looking at separating the 5-7. It's really the first time we've seen him this baffled here this match. As you can tell, he's really unsure of what to do. I mean, Clay did have a solid run that last rack. 8 balls. That kind of makes you play a little safer there, a little more tense. Don't want to give up a shot that could lead to another 8-ball run. Micah just leaves the cue ball in the bottom right. It looks like did another ball get stuck in the pocket? Not sure exactly what happened here. Yeah, I think the ball got stuck in the pocket once again. We are definitely going to have to get that fixed here. We're going to try our best, hopefully, to figure that out before the next match. Because this is the third time in this match it's happened. It's getting to be a little more often. Remember, I think we've seen it a few times throughout the tournament, but now it seems like it's a little more often. So obviously it's a problem now. I think they got it fixed though. Let's see what Clay's got here. Let's see what he likes to do. He's looking at that 5-7 combo. He's looking at being aggressive here. He's not scared of shooting a ball. Oh, wow, he did make that. What a wonderful shot right there. Now, I'm not sure what happened now. Now they're pointing at each other. I don't know. Okay, I think Micah forgot his ball down there. Wanted to make sure. Obviously, Clay gives it to him. Now, remember, Clay started this one off with -1. So this time he would need to run 9 from here to get out, which honestly, it would not surprise me if he does. The balls are spread out pretty good. That's 2. Kind of bumps the ball over there towards Micah's side, though. That's 3. Hits the 14. Leave himself perfect on the 10 to get over for the 3 or the 9. He's on a little bit of a run here now, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, needs that cue ball to get off the rail. Don't think he wanted to be that close to the rail. You can see him kind of slam the chalk down a little bit. You can see that bothered him a little bit there. Still makes the ball, though. Still makes it. Ooh. He's going to have this bank shot here now. I don't think that's going to quite get there. Not going to quite get there. Remember, he's going to spot a ball here. Oh, maybe that's what it was. Micah was taking out the ball that he needed to spot. Still a very solid run right there. Nice 6-ball run there for Clay. Takes a 5-2 lead now, this rack. That just changed up everything, this rack. And Micah fires in the cross. Oh, no, just rattles. Man, I thought he had it. Can't tell if Clay can see it or not, though. I guess he can, maybe. Oh, yeah, he saw it, and it was enough to get it out of there. He hit, and somehow he's not going to give up a shot. Worked out perfect for him. That was also a very solid shot right there. Not sure what Micah has here. Probably going to have to play some kind of safe here. Maybe he could try to bank the 4. Looks like he's just going to try to play a safety, though. No, he did try for this one railer. Ooh, I don't think he's going to get it. Not a very good speed either. Going to leave Clay a bank opportunity here on one of those balls, whichever one he elects to go for. Looks like maybe the 6 ball is what he's going for. Yeah, he went for the 6 ball. Didn't quite get it. Good speed, though. Left it near his pocket. Micah's going to have to get it out of there. Man, that 6-ball run there by Clay in the middle of this rack really changed the game. Micah's taking his time here, trying to figure out exactly where he wants the 6-ball to go. Oh, looks like he might be kicking at it. Yeah, he kicked at it. Not a bad play there. Not a bad play. I mean, pretty much guarantees you that at that point Clay just isn't going to shoot at his pocket. Clay leaves the cue ball on the bottom rail. Got a ball to his side of the pocket. Got a ball from Micah's side to his side. Kind of a perfect shot right there. Micah again taking his time. He's really thinking about it now. Oh, he needs that ball to stop. Is he going to keep rolling all the way down? It did. Oh, man, leaving Clay an opportunity here. I mean, it's not the easiest across banks. You can tell he might not even want to go for it. I figured he would at least attempt it, but it looks like he doesn't like it. Now he's looking at just hitting the 5 ball and getting the 5 ball away from that side of the table. And leaving the cue ball up table. Actually, maybe blocking it. So now it's on his side. And Micah, I don't think, can get to it. Not a bad shot right there. Very smart, very intelligent. It's amazing that they're coming off of a 6-ball run, how you can just immediately switch back to being patient. Gotta love that about, how these caliber of players can switch it up like that. They know when to be aggressive. They know when to slow it down. It's really fun to watch how they go from one speed to the other. I mean, it's not just about moving the cue ball. It's not just about making balls. It's about knowing when to do it and how to switch it up. And to me, that's the part that I enjoy watching when it comes to one pocket. Micah elects just to make that ball on the side. I think he was wanting the cue ball to freeze against that ball right there, but instead there's a gap. Clay might be able to make this ball. And maybe slow roll the cue ball down. If he makes this ball, this could be game over. Well, guess what? He made that ball. Needs 2 more. Got a little more straight in on the 2 ball, I think, than he was hoping for. See if he rolls forward here or if he draws it back. Looks like he drew it back. I think he was wanting to draw it a little more back, though. Does not have a shot on this 4 ball. Just banks it up table. Again, just kind of plays it safe. He only needs 1 now. He's up 7-2 and on the hill. And there's no balls near Micah's pocket. Micah just kind of plays safe there a little bit. Not sure if he really left Clay a shot here. Maybe the 8 ball. Oh, the double kiss. The double kiss. Did kind of knock the 4 ball down table a little bit, which helped him. The double kiss got him again. That's twice this rack he's double kissed a ball. Micah looking at this here, measuring it. Wants to make this or put it as close to his pocket as it can be. I don't think it's going to be close enough to his pocket. Our score counter is a little behind again now. It is 7-2 Clay. With a cross-bank opportunity here. Oh, what a cross-bank. Wow, what a shot. That ends it. Clay Davis with the 8-2 victory this rack. 3-1 game count this match for the win. He will now move on to the final 6, where he will play Aaron McClure. As we have the other 5-6 matchup already started between Hunter White, Jason Blackwell. 2 winners of those 2 matches will face each other. And then there will be 4 left, as the hot seat match is between Dean Welch and Brian White. We will definitely be showing you that match here at some point. I'm not sure if that will be up next or if Clay and Aaron will be up next. I'm not exactly sure yet which one we're going to be going with. We will see. But that was a very fun match. That was a very fun match to watch. Saw a lot of good shots there. A lot of good bank shots. A lot of good just ball runs, really. And remember, this is the pool series. We got our one pocket event, $500 added going on right now at WestEnd Billiards in Gastonia, North Carolina. And we are sponsored by Paul Harrison Custom Cues, RJ Ward Crawl Professionals, Red's Debris Removal and Hauling, and Buoy's Plumbing. Appreciate you watching.